All right, man. What's going on? We're just gonna sit here and chill and just watch some baseball. Hopefully, some people show up. We can do some chatting. I'm gonna be playing some cards. But yeah, pretty much we are in the bottom of the second. Boston has a little bit of a lead here, and yeah, I'm gonna sit down for a bit. But hopefully, have some people show up. Otherwise, we're just gonna be chilling here by ourselves, watching the baseball game and playing poker. I don't know if I'm going to stream the poker. It's just going to be something I'm doing on the side. People show up. It's all cool. Hopefully some people do. Otherwise, we're just going to be rooting for our Blue Jays. Wearing a Boston hat at random. But yeah. What's up, X Steel? Nice to see you, buddy. Watching your team today? You guys are off, aren't you? I think you guys are off. No, you guys are playing the Cubs, aren't you? Yeah. It's going to be fun. You guys need some big wins. Oh, Boston has now got the bases loaded. That is not good at all. Sorry, I'm just getting used to where I just did with the stream itself. Oh, that's too bad. I think you were telling me that most of the time you can't actually watch the Reds games, eh? I wish I could stream them, honestly. But Boston's they're threatening right now, so it's gonna be. Is there any like free game on MLB? They normally have a free game. I think they actually, it might have been the afternoon game that was on. Was the free game? Doesn't look like the rest of them. I think it was the afternoon game. The Braves won. But hopefully the Jays can get out of this. No out though. Bases loaded. It's going to be a rough go of it. Oh man, I didn't know they did that. I always end up paying for it, and I used to get it free with my cell phone too, and then they took it away. Same with NHL. It's pretty heartbreaking. Now I unfortunately have to fork up the $400 a year on that crap just to watch sports. I don't like. I guess I could stream it, but it's just so much easier to go to your phone or to go. So it's worth it a little bit. Got to get out there on the yard sale grind or something and make some cash. Ooh. Think your Reds are going to have a chance at their division? Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a pretty steep price, to be honest. It is the halfway mark. Yeah. I think you guys are catching the Cubs at a perfect time. They're kind of like starting to fall. Be like, all right, our season might be over. They might have one last ditch effort, but if you guys can get to them early, I think it's a good chance to pick up some runs. Definitely. Yeah, it's growing pretty good. We're starting to get a bunch of good guys in here, some consistent people from all sorts of teams, which is exactly what we're looking for. People representing everyone, and just some honest community that's good to go, right? So it's been good. Boston just took a 2-0 lead. This series for the Jays is so important. It might be the end of their rope if they can't get it. We need some wins for the Jays here. It's whatever, but we're gonna be watching some of these games. Gonna be just chilling out. Nothing else to do. Wifey's gone for the night. Might as well just chill out. See if anyone shows up. Yeah, I got a couple. So, like, poker is probably my main one. I've been playing poker as, like, a side hustle slash income for 15, 20 years almost. So I make a couple, I think probably on average about 1,000 a month just doing that on the side of my, like, obviously I have a day job where I spend most of my time. I also work with people as kind of like a personal development coach, helping people achieve goals that they want to get and stuff like that. So that's something I do as well. Trying to think what else. Always hustling, always got things on the go. But those are probably the two main ones. Some poker coaching as well in there. But the main thing with the coaching is just trying to get people some life balance. Trying to see if they're focusing on the right areas and stuff like that. So something I do there. And of course we got the channel, which maybe one day will be a side hustle, but for now it's just a hobby. Getting people, trying to build a community, friends that love sports as well. So just that kind of thing, right? Blue Jays are in trouble right now. Yeah, hopefully, like, there are some things, like, I could always put in more work on the channel. Like, prime example is I could be doing these kind of videos at nighttime, right? Or like that. Or I could be making some highlight videos of, like, certain plays that are cool. Like, we all know John Boy, his 2-minute videos. Those are always a good way to, like, bring in some attention and stuff. But again, though, by the time it comes nighttime and I've waking up early doing the channel and all that stuff, it's a little bit tiresome. So I just need to find another gear and start going into it. But I think if I put a little bit more focus on here, we could grow even faster. But for now, it's just a hobby. And the goal this season was to just do a video every day, and that's what I've been doing with morning videos. With the reviews, and I like those videos. I like being able to kind of like watch how the season progresses and how all the teams are doing. I'm a fan of the Jays, of course, but I'm also just a fan of the league and watching all the teams, their story throughout the season, fun things like that. That's a good question. I guess a lot of videos, probably. A lot of videos. Definitely want to get the NFL. NFL is probably my second. Well, we have the hockey podcast on here too, so I'm hoping to do some more hockey content this season with NFL. Like, honestly, it's gonna be crazy. I haven't really thought that far ahead. Probably for the NFL. I don't know if I'll go too deep into it this season. We'll probably, like, because everyone's favorite video for MLB is definitely the power rankings, right? So I'm sure I'll do up some sort of NFL power rankings just to get people's blood boiling a little bit when I rank the Jets or something super high. But Are you a Bengals fan? Is that your team? Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate the support. Are you a big hockey fan much? Really, that podcast just started with me and my friend. We just love talking hockey, so we thought, like, yeah, let's just record it and see where it goes. Kind of, and it's starting to develop into some little bit more of a system. Chiefs, all right, that's the wifey's favorite team too. I'm unfortunately a Dolphins fan, but we're super excited to see Tua make some progression this season. Yeah, that's true. Not a lot of teams. I guess like if are you in Ohio? I kind of assume you are just because your teams. But you do have Columbus. Not that that's a good team to cheer for right now. They're kind of all over the place. Come on, Jays. All right, Jays are gonna get out of it. Oh, yeah, they got out of it. Whew. Only giving up 2, so we're down 2. A lot of baseball to go. All right, let's hop around the league, see what's going on. We got Nationals. They're up 1-0 over the Phillies. It's gonna be that's a big game for the Phillies. They need to win these ones. Definitely with the Braves winning this afternoon. Chance to get up on the Mets. Reds are just starting now. They're at bat. We got game 2 of the Mets Braves as well. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. What else we got? Tigers, Twins getting started. Royals, White Sox getting started. Got a couple games just about to start, but right now we're focusing on good old sit stand. Oh man, yeah, I really appreciate it. That's what I'm going for with this channel, is really just to watch the whole league, all the leagues really. I've always been like a sports fan. I've never been like tribal in that I get so obsessed with one team that I can't appreciate a good team on the other side. And hence, like, I'm a Jays fan. Wearing a Boston Red Sox hat today because I'm crazy like that. Bringing bad luck to my team maybe, but you got to do it. I know if I had more time, I would be able to. The videos in the morning would definitely be able to be better quality a little bit, but for now, it's just getting them out every morning is the hardest part. Being consistent. We're gonna be missing about a week sometime in August when I go on vacation, so that's gonna suck. Gonna break the streak of the videos, but it's time for some Blue Jays action. Let's go. Reese McGuire coming up. Oh, nice fair ball. Here we go. Man on. Oh, cool, man. Are you going anywhere cool? Anywhere exciting? Vacation's always exciting. Who am I kidding? All right, Jays, it's time to show some offense for sure. Hey, dude, what's going on in Topic Sports? The Jays are behind 0-2. It's 2-0 Boston right now, and we're sweating it. This is a big game for Jays for sure. Siesta Key, Florida. Nice, nice. Sure, that's going to be beautiful down there. You got any cool videos coming out today? Topic Sports, off topic, OTS. I'm going to call you OTS. Got anything good? All right, we're back to the top of the lineup. George Springer. He's been lethal. Yeah, I think at this point I'm not betting on the Jays to make the playoffs. I think it's pretty safe to say they're far out of it. They definitely need a winning streak. They have to do well against. They have to win this series against Boston, or else they're as good as toast. Yeah, I think we're pretty much gonna assume something insane is gonna happen. Oh, the Reds are down already? Wow. Nationals took a 3-0 lead too. What happened in the Cubs game? Homer for someone? Yeah. Rizzo, eh? Rizzo bombs it. We got two rivals in here. OTS, the Cubs fan, and XJ Teal, Reds fan. All right, but 2 on base now for Vladdy. No out. Let's go, Vladdy. Show us how it's done. Let's go, Vladdy. All right, get to Nick Pivetta here. It's how we do it. Oh, Vladdy, let's go! There's 1 run, right? Yeah, okay. They waved him home. Good, good, good. 2-1, 2-1. Big hit, big hit. Let's go. So it might be time to. Might be time to take off this Red Sox hat and put on the Jays hat. It's rally time. Man, OTS, we should even do watch parties together on Discord. That could be good. Just queue up the games at the same time and at least keep the conversation going. That. See what? Nope, I'm seeing it now. No, I don't know what I'm seeing. Should I be on the Cubs game? Switch into it. Must have missed it. Do you have a video now? Yeah, we can do that. Old school style. Just for fun. Some free DFS. Okay, let me look. Um, was this today? Wait, where'd you post it? Where'd you send it to me? No, I don't. I don't play the show. And honestly, it's because I don't have time to play too many video games. My spare time I spent playing poker mostly, and if I do have some spare time to play a game, I normally play Rocket League. So if you're a Rocket League player, I'm definitely down to play with you. Jay's tied it up. Let's go. Oh, okay. I'll look right now on Messenger. See, can I put it on the stream? JT Real Muto beats out ground ball. How's that not a video? There's your video, bud. Hey, dude, Obtuse Juice, welcome to the live stream, buddy. Your Orioles are off tonight. We're just sitting here. We're watching Blue Jays. We're chilling out. I'm playing poker behind the scenes while I make some. Yeah, it's seriously like the Pirates they just do it for you. Eh? What are you up to today? We're here watching an important Blue Jays game, hoping that they make a comeback right now. It's looking good. The offense is popping right now. No out, tie game. Should probably Bosox behind 0-2 here. We got Vladdy in scoring position, so that could be good for us. Yeah, man, they're turning it around. They're starting to find some heat. Really, it's their pitching. I think that's finally been able to hold some leads, right? But it was nice that I think there's a little bit of a rivalry there, right, with Washington, if I know. So that was a good sweep. Oh, Bichette strikes out. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, it is. I don't under. I think I called him being done before the All-Star break. Like the only reason, well, maybe it still might be true that the only reason he's in the league is because he's on the Orioles, but it's definitely turned it around a little bit. Something to be excited about, at least. All right, Hernandez is up. Clutch. Any other? Well, the Nationals are now up 4-0 against Philly. So Philly's just they're letting this opportunity slip away, it looks like. I don't know who's pitching in that game, though. We got Howard. Howard, the starting pitcher for them. Not good. Cubs still up 2-0. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It says nobody's watching, but you guys are typing away, so I don't understand how YouTube's telling me nobody's watching right now. Yeah. Well, just be a little nice on the Blue Jays. You guys always beat up on them so much, and I always hope that we finally will have our way with you guys, but we never seem to find our way against you guys. I just don't get it. Yeah, buddy. We got the regs in here. I was trying to lure Displays in here, the Red Sox fan guy, talk some smack with him, but I'm sure he's enjoying the game somewhere. I really do appreciate you guys just chilling. Like I said, my wifey's gone for the night, so I have no one to watch the games with. So maybe this is something that, if people are interested, can do a little bit more often. Just sit here, talk baseball, talk whatever sports are that time of year. I don't think the channel has a regular Cardinals fan. We definitely have a regular Brewers fan, though. Tommy, I'm trying to remember his last name. Tommy something. He posts every once in a while, so watch out. He could come in here rolling. Jays need to get this opportunity. Two out now, and we only have the small opportunity left. Jays ground out. All right, tied game, going bottom of the third. And I agree with you. Like, as soon as we start getting, what's so fun about a diverse community, is that you get people from all aspects just giving you the perspective. As long as it's fun and jolly. Like, I don't want anyone being seriously an ass or something like that, right? From my experience on this channel here, the Rays fans come at me at least the beginning of the past 2 seasons. The Rays fans always come at me, and rightfully so, because I always underrate their team at the beginning, and then they get mad, and then once I come around, they settle in. I don't know, maybe I'm like most people that I underestimate the Rays. I just don't see how they can pull it together every season, but I'm starting to believe. We're at commercial now, so the Reds scored one. It's 2-1 now. 2-1. What happened there? Let's switch to the Reds game for a second. Farmer, nice. Oh, he blasted one into the corner. I guess an RBI double. Oh no, RBI triple. Yeah, Farmer. Wow. Just Farmer ripped one in there for you. Now, so he's on third. There's 2 out in this Cubs game. Hendricks, 27 pitches. Faccio still bangs. Okay, was it Votto that hit the triple? Oh no, it was Farmer, yeah. So confused. Maybe I jumped in. Maybe that triple was in a different inning, but Votto home run. I'm so oh, it was in the first inning. That was completely misread that box score. Yeah, man, that's a good idea. Even on weekends too, when more people are around, and just lazy Sunday afternoons before the power rankings even or something. just fun to talk baseball with people that actually care. Some weird sell at the deadline and then re-sign the key ones back. I guess the key one, Bryant, would fall into a key. I don't know how that works. How do you sell some of your few? I don't know. What's the holdup then? Like, why can't they re-sign now? I would think, Brian, that never had a chance to actually check. Oh man, Devers just blasted one. Devers, man, he's killing. He's killing this year. Oh, so they pulled who did that? Wasn't it Chapman that did that exact same thing with the Yankees when they traded him and then he re-signed? A little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We'll trade you, re-sign you. The O's. Is Mancini's contract up at the end of this year, I guess? The fact that you're saying that. See, I'm not super up to on some of these free agents. So, just... Chapman, the hero. Oh, no. Hatch is getting beat around a bit right now by the Jays, so... It's been said that if they get an offer that blows them up, yeah, that makes sense. I know that's kind of what the Blue Jays are taught. Like the rumors around the Blue Jays right now is that they're only going to make a trade for a player that's under control for at least next year too. They're not really going to sell they're only sell the farm, I guess, in that situation. Did you see that teams are trying to get Story and turn him in? Yeah, I did see that. Try to turn him into center fielder. Wasn't it the Yankees or someone was like inquiring whether he can play at multiple positions or whatnot. I did hear that rumor going around. Yeah, sometimes there's some value in keeping your heart and soul of your team as opposed to trading them off. But let's be honest, if the price is right, you kind of got to pull the trigger. Who did I hear? The Padres are in the hunt right now. Who did I hear about today? It was a pitcher, I'm pretty sure. I want to say Scherzer, but that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to remember who I heard going around today with the Padres. Padres are not done, apparently. Which I think is just... I think it's such a gamble for the Padres to really go... Like, definitely with this wild card situation in the West. It's so dicey. I really think they need to change the wild card, but I don't think they're going to be doing that anytime soon. Do you think they can even get much for Votto, though, really? I don't know if the return will be too much on that. Oh, Kimbrel. Honestly, you're best off off-topic sports is going to know that better than me. I don't know where Kimbrel... I don't know who's... Like, there's some teams out there that definitely have some issues. Maybe like Dodgers could see it. They've had some issues with Jansen. Yankees could definitely do it. They've had issues with Chapman, so Kimbrel going there makes a lot of sense. Who else is in the hunt that having issues with their closers, right? Let's look at the board. Tampa Bay could always use them. Brewers are pretty much set. Probably the Mets. Diaz has been pretty good for the Mets in the closing role, so I don't really see them, but Pretty much any. I don't know. Like maybe pretty much one of those teams. I would think either the Dodgers or Yankees at this point. Maybe Boston, but Boston's pretty happy with how Barnes has been doing. Yeah, Giants make sense too. I kind of looked over them. Kimbrel, lifelong Cub, no. See, Philly needs to like this week is so important for Philly. Like there's I guess their division's somewhat weak that they have a little bit more time than other teams, but Philly needs to do something. They need to win first, and they're losing right now pretty bad to Washington, 4-0 still. We're in review mode right now in the Jays game too. Giants make sense though. I do like that call. You're telling me obtuse juice. Like I think this is the common thing we say every single year is how is Philly so bad? But honestly, it's their bullpen. Their bullpen's been atrocious year after year after year, and like their starters, like they got two amazing starters, but after that, it's pretty much a fall off with Velasquez being in there. He's pretty much a dud at this point. For a long time, he's been a dud. All right, Jays, you need to get out of this with just one run deficit. It's gonna be interesting. Like honestly, the Seattle's they're in it, so but I don't see them being crazy seller or buyers or whatever. I think Seattle's gonna be pretty happy with the way things are right now. But you never know. Angels, if they can really if they can go on a little bit of a heater, but the trade deadline is so close, these teams really have to make up a decision soon. So, I'd love to see something. What is it? Trade deadline, what, 2 Fridays away or something like that? Yeah, that would have been interesting. But again, he's one of those guys like we were talking about that they have control over next year as well. Is it this Friday in like 3 days? Oh man, I'm such a bad baseball channel. I don't even know when the trade deadline is apparently. So I don't know. Like the Mariners are definitely in a position. Like they didn't expect to be there, and I don't think anyone and they probably don't expect to be able to pass Houston either. So I think wild card's best case scenario for them at this point. So I don't think they'll go too crazy. They're definitely setting up for a nice future though, with Kelenic finally stepping up a little bit for them. Haniger, they're kind of in a bad situation because if they weren't doing so well, they'd be selling Haniger at a pretty good price because he's been money in the bank this year. But they're going to need him if they're going to push, and they're not going to sell at this rate. The way they're going, and they're right in the hunt there, and they're even beating the teams like the Jays. They beat the Jays, they beat the Yankees. They're doing all right. That's true. Definitely, you should never really let an opportunity be wasted in MLB. Like you never know when you're going to be in that position again, right? Never know. Baseball is so fickle. Like year after year, you see teams come and go pretty quick. It's hard to stay on top for sure. And if you never know, you might. I'm trying to think of an example, but like teams that just keep Pirates are prime example. They always sell, never contender, right? Alright, I'm starting to sweat bullets in here. I might have to run and grab a fan. I don't know if it's going to work, though. It might be too much noise. I have to give it a shot, though, because it's starting to get hot AF in here. Alright, I'll be right back for like 2 seconds. You guys just let me know. Like, if this fan is too annoying, please let me know because I'll just shut it off. But if you guys don't really hear it, then I'm going to live with it. But if it's too annoying, please let me know. Because I can't hear my own side, so. I think about the Yankees that made the ALCS in 2017, and we all thought that their future was super bright. Look at them now. Yeah. Valid point, man. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Is like, and that's why I was such a fan of what the Blue Jays did in 2015, especially when they just sold it all. They got Tulowitzki, they got all those guys back in the day, and they really made a shot for it. Because as a Blue Jays fan, and I know you as an Orioles fan, we don't get a lot of opportunities. Definitely in this division. And that year, we played each other in the wild card. I'll never forget why you guys put Jimenez out there, though, for that 10th inning or whatever. Never understood that play. I don't know if you guys talk about that, but yeah, I would be too. What was the explanation? Was it because it was a tie game and they want him to come in for a lead? Like, I'll never understand that. All right, Royals up 1-0 right now. Washington's still up 4-0. Cubs up 2-1. Jays down 3-2 right now. See, I think back that specific year, too, we were both... Yeah, that makes sense. But that specific year, both our teams were so offensive-driven that you want to shut us down and let your bats win the game as opposed to trying to take a lead. But I guess you guys were on the road. It's a whole different story. I'm not the professional manager, right? We can all sit here and point, but had it worked, I'm sure we would all call him a genius. But it didn't, so... That was probably the Jays' best chance that year. But Cleveland just had our number. All right, Jays, come on, buddies. Come on, boys, let's do it. Minnesota just took a 1-0 lead against Detroit. I'm trying to think. We it was either 4-1. I think we might have got swept though in that because we played such an intense series against the Rangers the series before that. I think we might have got swept by the Indians. It's been so long ago. I try to forget that series. It's definitely the series where Bauer cut his finger on the drone and it was like pouring blood out of his hand. Back when Cleveland's rotation was absolutely lethal. Okay. Good call. Good call. All right, Jay's down. We're going to Boston's bats now. It's gonna be dicey. We can't really go against Boston in the battle of the bullpen being down, or else we're gonna be in a world of hurt. Yeah. And now look at us now. We're both struggling to really get 500s nowadays. Kind of reminds me of the early 2000s. Both always had trouble. It always seems like the Jays and the Orioles are just like on par with each other in terms of teams. Like obviously right now the Jays probably are a little bit ahead in terms of development, but the Orioles are not going to be that far behind once some of their young guys get there. Not too far. Let's take a look around. Washington's up 4-0 still. Cubs are up 2-1 over the Reds. Reds are threatening right now though. Oh, an error too. Bases loaded for the Reds, so we could see them make a comeback here, which is really what they need to do. Yeah, let's hope so. I'm with you, Obtuse. Let's do it. We'll be there together. Sure. Oh, the dog's passed out beside us. No out with the bases loaded for the Reds, so that's a big chance here. This could be their season situation. Sit back down for a few minutes. If Rafael or Devers holds that win for the MLB, this is it. This could potentially be the Jays season, this one game. They have to win this series to even have a chance at it, so... Oh man, a leadoff single. That's not bad. Sometimes you forget at Fenway these shots that are definitely doubles everywhere else are just singles because they bounce off. All right, Jace, come on, hold them. I would assume Boston fans would boo him. That would be my guess. I'd put my money on that. I don't think that Boston doesn't. They don't seem to have love for that kind of thing. I don't think. Although I can't really quite remember if he. I think he wasn't really demanding a trade, right? He just wasn't re-signing. So it'd be interesting, but I would assume that it would boo him. Definitely in a World Series situation. All right, can the Reds cash in? They got one out now. XJ Teal, you still around? You got your Votto man up here. Bases loaded. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think he was necessarily, and it's because he only had the 1 year left, right? And they weren't going to be able to re-sign him with that luxury tax, I guess. So they moved him, and then the Dodgers re-signed him like instantly for that massive deal. Yeah, I think that's a valid opinion. Definitely. I think that's valid. But we all know, do Boston fans at the stadium, they don't always think that way. Think of all the fans out there, they can be probably some of the most ruthless. They love their team, so I think it all depends. Nice double play. Nope. Quite almost there. Oh, looks like Joey Votto got a sac fly in at least. So he ties up the game. 2-2. Very clutch for him. He might work his way onto the front page of the thumbnail tomorrow morning at this rate. Homer, sac fly, leading his team to a victory. We'll see. I'd like to see Vladdy or some Blue Jay get on there, but we'll see. There you go. There he is. You know, I do try to pick an Oriole whenever there's an opportunity, just for you, just so you know. I try. Maybe I don't give them enough times. I looked for them, I think, this morning specifically because they've been on such a win streak. But there's no monster standout, and obvious. There's probably some plays in those games that could warrant it. I just don't always see all the plays, right? Damn, Gurriel just missed a foul ball. Such a tough catch, but could come back to haunt us here. Looks like the Red Sox might be going to their bullpen soon. Pavetta. All right, buddy. We actually have I'll be honest, we have a Discord that's only like 4 people are on, and honestly, nobody talks in it. So there's that. But yeah, maybe if you want to join that, then I can shoot your private message. I'll put the link in here in a second. We have a iHeart Sports Discord. Maybe that's the next thing we should do is get that grow the Discord a little bit. Then we can all be chatting all the time in there. Yeah, I don't blame you, XTL. Like nobody, I agree. Nobody ever talked in there. I'm just as guilty, of course. But the problem with me is my Discord is I was in too many places, and then I turned off notifications because I was in too many places, and they would just constantly blow up my phone. So I turned them off, and then I wouldn't see. But I have turned them back on. Yeah, you're right. Like it's all about what I do with the channel, right? So, and then it'll be a nice place to talk. Maybe I'll get things going. Maybe that's something I'll focus on for you guys. Let me see. Invite people. I'll try to put this in the chat, and maybe that's. I'll put it in. Maybe I'll start putting it in. At least the description of the videos, and we'll see. And I'll try to make sure I talk in there if you guys are talking. Of course, I'm not super attached to my phone most days. Try to maintain some focus and stuff, but you know, maybe that you guys can help me keep the news straight and all that stuff. It's a good point with the live streams. I haven't done a live stream since opening day, and that's I think where I met you, XJTL. That's where you stopped in for the first time, maybe. We did the live stream on opening day. That was fun. Found out how much talking it was, though, and my voice definitely wasn't ready on that first day. Okay, cool. I think I made my name. My name's just my real name. Photo of Mr. Milo the dog, who's passed out right now. Dude, I thanks so much for being active. It's you guys honestly that give me the drive to keep doing it day in and day out. Some days it's tough waking up early and being like, oh, do I really want to? But then I know I have guys relying on me, even though I don't know if you guys necessarily get all the news or anything from me, but I appreciate the community you guys are helping build here. Who knows what this is going to become, but it's just, for me, it's just a hobby and it's fun. So nice meeting people, good people of same interests, right? All over the continent. Oh, you're back. You're under a code name now. What's happening is Boston is up 3-2 off a Rafael Devers home run, and the Jays are coming up to bat top of the 5th. We got the Reds who tied it up. I don't know if they took the lead yet. No, the Reds tied it up, so that a couple other games, Washington winning. You know, same old. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot. I actually started by calling it Wake Up with Baseball because, like, you wake up and you go straight to baseball, right? And I get my coffee too, and it's good to go. Welcome back, buddy. I'm curious if you guys, like, what other kinds of videos do you guys like watching, or like do you think I could kind of make, or that you find interesting? Like every once in a while I've made like random videos like Donaldson Giolito battle and things like that, but I think it's time that we kind of start making some other things. I'm sure. Is there anything particular, short little highlight videos or whatnot? Dude, if you put your life savings on the Phillies, sorry. You should have saw that coming, buddy. Yeah, you can definitely do the copyright claim thing. That's not the biggest problem, but the issue with that is that one does take a lot of time, and that's kind of what I was trying to do with my morning videos is make it so they can be made quickly and like in the morning, like yeah. Okay. Yeah, so just like interesting plays maybe that happened, or maybe my own insight on how I thought that went or whatnot. That could be good. Um, cool. But for the highlight one, kind of like what I'm sure it's kind of like what you're talking about with Fuzzy. He does them, but the key with mine is that it comes out super early in the morning. It's one of the first things out there. I do it live, so it's only one take, no editing, so it's less work. And honestly, I get up super early, and I start work, my own day job at 7:30. So I do the video, then I go exercise, and then I go to work. So it's kind of not a lot of time to do it. I'd have to like really don't commit a lot of time at nighttime. And sometimes I'm passed out before the late games are over. So it's going to be tough to do that. Maybe if I don't have a day job one day, we can do that. But I like the idea of doing the highlight videos. Maybe some cool plays. Yeah, you did. Honestly, I don't really watch a lot of him because his videos are pretty much what mine are, kind of recapping the games. Like they're all right. I know you said you watched the show, so he's definitely a player of that, or not watch the show, play the show. So he's a player of that, and he's definitely a good guy to watch and learn from on how to different ideas for content creation and stuff. But I don't spend a lot of time watching it. I think of all the video baseball guys out there, I watch. I'm already forgetting his name. There's that one Red Sox guy that's probably got about 10,000 subs. He's kind of got a similar style to what I want to do with like the webcam and like going over certain stuff. I'm trying to remember his name, not doing him justice. But also watch, obviously John Boy is pretty funny, and Off Topic Sports, the guy in here, he makes some cool videos too, some 2-minute cool videos. So I watch that every time he posts a video, and sometimes I refer to his videos in my morning recap of a certain play. He'll have a video on it most of the time if I'm referring to it. Oh, thanks, buddy. Is there any particular reason you stopped watching Fuzzy for those ones? I'm just curious. I just know the amount of work he has to do to actually make those videos. So actually it would take quite a bit of time, a few hours, I would think, at least 2 hours, 3 hours to get it all, to do all the editing and then upload it and all that. It would take a few hours, and that's just what I just don't have time for that every single day. Otherwise I would consider it. Of course, man. You motivate me to get out here and grind every day. You're a part of the show, man. I don't think Fuzzy does. From what I understand, I don't think he does. Think he's I don't know much about him just from watching, but I think he's like, from my aspect, he's somewhere in his 20s, I would guess, just coming out and kind of popped off with the show videos, and I think he can get by. I don't know. I don't know his situation at all. Unfortunately, I got a Vancouver rent to pay, which is not cheap. It is, like, for sure. If you're gonna be, if you want to be a big time YouTuber, you definitely gotta put in 50, 60 hours a week, I would say, to really make a mark and to get to that point where you want to make some money. That's probably what you gotta do. Oh, actually, you're just being a nice guy and listening to me instead of him. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think a lot of people get into YouTube for the wrong reason too. Like they like, oh, all right, I can just make some money on it. It'll be easy, and then they get burnt out or whatnot. Whereas for me, I'm just doing it for fun, trying to meet people. Who knows when it comes, a little project on the side. All right, Springer on second. We have a scoring position tie possibility coming up. No out. Pavetta in danger. They're going to get the bullpen up. Maybe one day it will be. Vladdy popping up. Yeah, for sure. I have another channel that I started a while ago that I did poker on when I mostly doing poker. It's called Alex and then like Babaloo's Poker or something. I think that's what it's called. I might have changed it, but I haven't made a video for that in a while. But that's where I started. That's where I started making videos, and then I realized sports has really been my passion my whole life. So I decided, let's make some sports videos instead, and I kind of switched out of the poker videos. Yeah, tell me about it. 1,000's it's gonna be rough. We're slowly getting there, and that's what I think. You guys are right. If I start make a little bit more interesting content with maybe like 2-minute replays or something, we'll keep going. But at the same time, we want the growth to be of people that we actually want in the channel. I don't care to grow fast and get a bunch of douches up in here. I think I'm gonna try to do some of these more just chill out streams. Sometimes we'll get people coming in and talking and whatnot, so that could be good. Keep the morning ones going. Of course, everybody's favorite power rankings. Got to keep that up. But yeah, I think we're somewhere around there at the start of season 35. Something like that. My goal by the end of the season was 250. So if we can hit 250 by the end of the season, which probably can be possible, especially if I do specific videos coming around playoff time, football season, hockey season's been a little crazy. The off season, I don't know who watches hockey, but the off season hockey's been insane. I might have been a little generous. I don't know if KC should be behind, but because you guys beat them, I put KC below you. KC might. We'll see. This week could switch back, but okay. Yeah, and honestly, the first 30 people are probably like all friends and family from when I first started I started this channel in, was it 2017, 2018? I forgot. I made it in the 100 sub video. I started it, but like hardly made videos. Like made 2 videos and stopped, and then started. I was gonna make baseball videos, and then like stopped, and just always stopped. But now here we are. Yeah, you definitely were not number one. I subbed to myself as number one. Come on. Oh, so I should make hockey fight videos, huh? Maybe, yeah, that might be a good idea. Some hype hockey fight videos. All right, I'll give you a top. I'll give you top 5. All right, Bo Bichette's up 2 out, man on second. We need to tie this game, Bo. Let's go. Let's go. Cubs took the lead. It's 3-2 for Cubs. Royals up 2-0 over the White Sox right now. Phillies are still being shut out 4-0. Mets and Atlanta scoreless in the 4th for their game 2 of the day. Ravens. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'll be honest with you. I've always kind of had a little bit of a thinking Lamar Jackson's overrated, but I do live in a house with a Kansas City Chiefs fan, so that might play into it. I'm not sure. I myself am unfortunately a Dolphins fan, but we're having some progress with the Dolphins, so. Yes, Bo Bichette, let's go. Home run. Woo! 4-3. Let's go. Let's go, Jays. Over the green monster. That's huge. Yeah, that might be a good point, to be honest, with Lamar Jackson. Bo. Yeah. No, it'll be interesting. I'm excited for NFL season. Honestly, of all the teams, I'm excited to see the Bengals, how what's his face is going to bounce back from that injury. I want to say Andy Dalton, but you guys know who I mean. I want to see how he's going to bounce back. I want to see how Tua's going to do. Those are probably... the Cubs took the lead, actually, in that one. 3-2 for the Cubs, unless you already had that update. The Cubs took a lead in the bottom of the 3rd. Otherwise, it's kind of just... They're in the top of the 4th now, and now we have Washington still up 4-0. Twins up 1-0. I don't think that Joe Burrow... There you go. And, like, the Jets, like, how are they going to do? Like, I'm not a Jets fan, but how are they going to bounce back? A lot of things to be excited about. Yeah, I forgot that he's definitely in your division, so be interesting to see how the Cowboys do. Like, I just like the storylines of all these teams. Like, not that I love these teams or anything, but just interesting how some of these teams are going to bounce back. Prescott, how's he going to bounce back from that injury last year? But it's good. I'm glad to hear that you guys are football fans too, so you're going to stick around. Stand up for a bit. Oh, there's a home run for you, Farmer. There you go, XJ Teal. 3-3. I tuned in just in time to see that. Yeah. Boom. I have a feeling, and when I do my original NFL power rankings, when I do that, it's going to be completely out of whack because I don't like know the off season super well. I don't know like the little ads and stuff, so I got to do some research and stuff to get ready. But I'm sure there's going to be some hurt people. I always get torn apart on my first rankings, so that's okay. I haven't done any NFL videos on the channel yet, so we'll probably see who can come in with that. All right, big lead for the Jays. Now we gotta sweat the Blue Jays bullpen eventually, though. So that's never fun. Actually, me and off-topic sports. I don't know if this was just jokes, but I think we're planning to go to spring training. I think that's the dream for us to go down for some spring training. So maybe we'll do like some vlog style videos or something. That could be cool if we go. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll have a big enough channel by then too, and we'll have a meetup. Both of us have his channel and our channel. Meetup party. Divisional round. I don't think I remember the Chargers game. That wasn't this year. The only thing I remember the Chargers game, but that Titans one, wasn't that like 14-3 or something? 9. I'm down. Oh man, I was at last time I was at Cincy was about 5 years ago. No, 6-7 years ago. We drove through Cincy. We didn't stop, but we drove because I used to live in Ontario, and my brother lives in Tennessee. So we would drive down whatever highway that is, right through Cincy. But who knows? Well, maybe one day. Do you want to eventually go to every stadium one day? Like that would be the ideal. All right, Saucy Do. The bullpen is in. Saucedo. Yeah, dude, you never know. Like, I think Baltimore, East Coast, you never know. Like I said, I do want to go travel once this COVID thing's over. And I know Maryland has some very, very good poker. So that's always a plus for me to find a place to travel. Poker is always going to be a big plus for me to go there. Yep, I do know that about Cincy as well. Yeah. You guys have some good poker games there too. 1 sec. I just gotta. Should have been just yeah. Yeah, I play mostly Texas Hold'em. Like I do know how to play Omaha. I know how to play all the games, but mostly play Hold'em. Going down to the World Series hopefully in October in Vegas. Assuming everything goes all right with vaccines and the borders opening and all that stuff, we're gonna be down there. Philly back in it? Oh no, what did I miss? Oh, was it a 3-run bomb? Oh wow, they're threatening even more now too. Hoskins 3-run bomb. All right. Yeah, buddy, you got it all on the line. You should have doubled down, but I guess it's too late when you already got it all in there. Good stuff. Nice 3-run bomb, 110 velocity. Doesn't surprise me. The Nationals cannot hold leads as of late. It's going to be exciting to watch the Blue Jays on Friday. They're finally coming home to Toronto. 650 days away from home. Yeah, I thought about that for sure. It's definitely something I've liked. Definitely can speak on that for the most part, but the last one I went, yeah, wow, a while ago. It would have been, we had tickets to go to Seattle and Blue Jays, because the closest stadium to Vancouver is Seattle, so we'd go down there whenever the Jays are in. We had tickets, but then COVID happened, and obviously that game was a no-go last year. So that the year before that, so we go to Jays every year if they're in Seattle. We sometimes go down to watch Seattle play other games too. I used to go a lot more when I lived in Ontario, obviously, because it was right there. But it is what it is. Yeah, see, you're lucky. We don't even have baseball games up here right now. Like the Vancouver Canadians, they're not even playing. But yeah, we go down to Seattle to watch. It's going to be nice because they're getting a hockey team too, so can go down there for a weekend of hockey. We can go down there during the winter. You can watch football, hockey, and in theory baseball all in one month if Seattle's in the playoffs, like October, because that's when hockey would start. Vancouver obviously that has hockey as well. I would love to be able to go to more games, but I think we were planning to also in 2020. We had all this stuff set up to go to LA. Me and my wife, we're gonna go to LA. We're gonna watch some baseball there, and we both never been to LA, so that was gonna be our trip for 2020. Do some baseball, see the beaches, see some poker. But that obviously didn't happen either. And now LA seems to be in shambles, at least from what everyone says. Yeah, the best Jays game I went to is when they were in Seattle. It's hard to explain, but like when the Jays are in Seattle, it's essentially all Jays fans. It's pretty crazy. Everyone just like flocks down from the north. It's insane. But Jose Bautista hit a bottom of the ninth home run with 2 outs. It was the only blown save Diaz had that season. Blew the save in the bottom of the ninth. Jose Bautista. And then we won in the 10th inning. I don't know. I haven't been following too much on that story. I looked yesterday just to kind of look for an update on the Bauer story. And apparently they're delaying the whole process at this point. So I don't know what's going on with that. See, that's a ludicrous situation. No, okay. Jays got out of it. All right, we're going to the 6th. I have not heard that about the teammate. TikTok, huh? What's going on TikTok that's not helping his case particularly? I just miss his vlogs. Like, I wish he would just vlog and let us know what's going on. Cubs are threatening. That's about it that's going on right now. Nationals did manage to get out with a lead, so they've still got the lead going. Oh, okay. Yeah, I suspect that to be true. Based on kind of what they were talking about, like she liked that kind of stuff, allegedly. That was her thing. But who knows? We won't really know until the actual litigation starts. Yeah, that's a valid point. Like, he's definitely that, but like I don't know all the facts, so I'm kind of not going to jump to judgment. Like, if he's in a situation where that's being invited, and that's kind of what he's been saying is that kind of situation and was invited, then it's a different story. Like, people in the bedroom, they kind of like all sorts of different stuff, and I'm not going to shame someone for that. But at the same time, like, it just sucks. He should be a little smarter at the very least in this kind of thing. Sign a waiver. All right. Well, the Jays, so far they've used their bullpen of the 2 guys they just traded for over the past month. So it'll be interesting if they go back to these guys that have gotten into trouble in the past. Yeah, it's kind of funny though, like how Bauer, he was so determined to get that short-term contract with the player option that it's probably going to end up biting him in the ass. That's had he had the long contract, they would have been stuck with him. But now, because he thought he was going to have a great season, and then his value would just be up, and he was trying to set a precedent on why to go a certain way with different kind of contract, and it could very much bite him in the ass now. But I have not heard, though, that people... Yeah. He bet on himself, but he didn't analyze the risk appropriately, I guess. Well, one thing we know about sports is that there is always redemption stories. Mind you, we don't know. Like this could be super serious. Like he could, like if it's serious enough that he did something over the line, like this is we're talking like possible prison time, I would think. But who knows? Somebody might pay him. Somebody always pays those redemption stories. Like there's plenty. Like if we just go back to football for a second, like Kareem Hunt, right? He was caught beating the crap out of his girlfriend, and he's on the team now. Mind you, it's the Browns, but and even I'm trying to remember the closer's name on the Jays, Estrada. No. But the one closer that beat, and we end up trading him to Houston so he could get a new story, and he kind of got another chance. Yeah, you're very right. Someone's gonna give him a chance, but they're not gonna take the risk. He's gonna be the one that's getting underpaid now, for sure. You're definitely right on that. Definitely. Elevator technician. Well, puppy's waking up. It's almost food time. We want to see these Blue Jays close us out. It's been a while. These are the kind of games that the Blue Jays have lost time and time again this season. These close games. The games they win, they smash. But in the games they lose, they're one-run games. And they're usually leading at some point, right around the 6th inning, right where we're now. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, that they can hold it together. The stream run good, we'll call it. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's why I like the power rankings, because even if you're having a bad season, you can make some moves in the right direction. Like Arizona, all season long was number 30, but now you know what? I think if Arizona went up against Texas, they would win. So I have to put them ahead. I don't think they've played each other yet this season, those two. Nor will they necessarily play each other, but. Alright, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Oh, they're sending Simber back out. That could be good. How do you think I feel? I had to rank my team the lowest all season yesterday. They're at 16th right now. I couldn't even justify putting them at 15th. It hurt. It hurt my soul. Yeah, totally agree. Really bad stretch for sure. And honestly, like by the end of the season, I suspect they'll pass probably the Pirates. Maybe even the Rockies. Who knows? The Rockies have been playing pretty good over their head for the most part. And I suspect when the Rockies sell, their power rankings are going to go down. I think the Rockies are more in a position to sell more than the Diamondbacks. So their roster could definitely get a lot worse. Yeah, that's what I try to do. Sometimes I do make mistakes from time to time, and people point it out. I'm not afraid to admit I made a mistake, though. Like, I most definitely probably underrated Tampa Bay for the longest time. But here we are. Yeah, the Pirates they do win. Like, they're consistent, but they still haven't swept anyone. So that says something, I think. Got to be able to sweep somebody. I don't understand the Pirates, to be honest. I don't know, like, never, like, they got to make a step forward at some point, but they always just are, like, constantly selling. I don't quite get it. Well, that's why I made that specific video at the beginning of the season. It might have been this season or last season. I made that video that's about my biases specifically. So people, because I've been accused, believe it or not, of being was it a Red Sox fan or a Yankees fan? I got accused of that, and I just had to link the guy. I'm like, look at this video. I have them ranked 30th in my biases. Like, I completely hate these teams, but at the same time, I appreciate that they're good teams. Yeah, the O's they're sweet machines. Let's get those brooms out. I gotta admit, I was looking up some hats because I gotta add some hats to the collection. I'm still missing a bunch of teams, and the O's are definitely gonna make that list, and that's because of you. I need to get an O's hats to sport for when they're doing what. Like, I have a Diamondbacks hat, so I probably need an O's hat. I was actually looking at Reds hats recently too. I do need to get an Indians hat before they become the Guardians. Like, I need to get their old school Indians hat. I've been on the look for that, so that's definitely one I got to get before they switch to the Guardians. So I'll have to get their hat and maybe that C, because they're probably going to get rid of that C hat too. So I'll probably want to get that. But I'm due for another hat unboxing soon. There's a couple teams. Just waiting, kind of waiting for a sale, to be honest. I have a feeling those Indian hats are gonna, like, if I can, I'll probably get a couple and keep some of them in really mint condition, because I'm sure one day they'll be worth some value. Just as like a collector item more than anything. Probably worth something now, but who knows? Maybe people don't want to collect them based on the whole social justice aspect of it, but yeah. So my last batch of hats that I got, I made a video when I opened them. I got them from a site called Baseball Town. The problem, lids is awesome for you guys, like in America, but in Canada, the lids hats suck. Like, they only have like the original, like the main hats, and I like grabbing like all sorts of different hats. Like for that, like that Rays hat, I really like that Rays hat, that one logo I wear. I like my Boston hat. Like, I like kind of unoriginal hats too, as well as different colors of all kinds. Wow, Gurriel just dove into the stands and made a catch. Landed in a fan's lap. But yeah, I don't get them from lids. I used to. Like, I go to lids and I get some, but they just don't have the variety of hats that they do down there for you guys. And I can order from you guys, but from America lids, but then the shipping is like insane. It's like $50. It's like almost double the price of a hat, so I can't justify it. So I found Baseball Town, which is a Canadian company that does import some hats. That's where I got a bunch of them last time. And I look in there, and they have a couple ones. Like, the ones I'm leaning right now, I kind of want a Nationals one, Orioles, Reds, and either Angels or A's. I'm kind of on the fence. I'm probably going to go A's. Probably want a White Sox too. Like, I'm trying to make sure I have most of the playoff teams. Yeah, see, I don't know about the O's hat. I was leaning towards the one with the bird. Like, I kind of like that one. But the wifey's, she's more of a fan of the O's one. So I don't really... The problem with the O's one, if I get the black and orange one, it's basically the same as the San Fran one. So I like having a variety because you can wear it with all sorts of different outfits too. So I do like the white, orange, and black one with the bird. That's probably the one I'll end up getting. Also, like if there are some cool ones with the O's that just have like the actual bird, not like the bird head, but the old school Orioles has kind of interesting too. I like that one. Yeah. Okay, cool. And like almost every year I get a new Jays hat, of course. But yeah, I think I might start looking at getting some shirts of different teams too. I just like that stuff. And then once we're gonna have to switch it over to NFL soon though. Like I know they sell those flags in NFL, so maybe I'll get some. I don't know. Just gotta deck out the room because sometimes it looks a little bare back there. Definitely when the power rankings aren't around. Maybe a poster. Who knows? Get the studio up and going a little bit better. Yeah, as a kid, I never was able to get jerseys, so it's kind of been like now when I'm able to like actually buy one myself, so I'm kind of like, it feels a little special. I have a couple hockey jerseys of my teams, like I got Penguins and Vegas Knights, but I'm not like, there's a guy in the hockey YouTube space that is called the Hockey Guy, and he literally has hundreds of thousands of jerseys of like all the teams, of like all the retros and stuff. It's just crazy. I can't imagine myself getting that, but I'm like turning into the hat version of him almost. All right, we're going to intermission here. Royals are now up 3-0, but we have the White Sox threatening in the top of the 6th. Bases loaded for the Reds, no out. So let's switch to that. Let's see what's going on there. Bases loaded for the Reds, tie game. That'd be good. I'm getting excited for, I guess baseball's, August is typically kind of the slow period of baseball for the most part, but I think it's going to be an exciting time this time. Yeah, I don't see why not. Like, I didn't have any plan to not keep it as a video. Why do you ask? I'm just curious. Is there like a reason not to? Like, obviously, it's going to get outdated pretty quick, but oh, okay. Yeah, I have no plan to take it down. Juice, that's a funny story, Juice. That's funny. Reds just took the lead. Hendricks walked in the leading run. I just don't see I don't see a point in taking it down. Like, what's it gonna hurt? Who's gonna really go back? Like 3 years from now, no one's gonna go back and watch it anyway. So no one's probably gonna watch it after it's off anyway. But you never know. Plus, in theory, with the YouTube algorithm, if people leave up videos, this could be chosen to be played at random for someone that just like left their YouTube on overnight and just keeps playing and playing and playing. I know sometimes I leave mine on overnight by accident. Come in here the next day and I'm like watching 2-hour streamed videos of a sports channel that was talking about games 2 years ago that is useless now, but for whatever reason, YouTube chose to play it. still 0 out, too. The Reds could really walk away with it here. White Sox just scored 2, so they brought it within. It's 3-2 now for the for Royals. Hold on to the White Sox. White Sox have been struggling a little bit lately. I don't know. I think if they didn't have such a cushion in their division, I'd be a little bit concerned about them. Yeah, you need to get one of those giant long chargers where you can just plug it in. And the YouTube algorithm runs our lives. We just don't know it yet. All right, I could go for some Jays insurance rounds right now. Hendricks might walk in another run here. He's struggling. Oh, full count now for Reds game. Who are the O's playing tomorrow? I haven't looked ahead yet. Big series probably. Vladdy Guerrero, nice hit here, buddy. Oh, you guys are against the Marlins. Yeah. That could... Hey, they're not too far ahead of you guys. If you guys go in there for a sweep, who knows? Who knows what could happen? Oh, it's only a 2-gamer? That's too bad. Got a little short week for you guys then, huh? Yankees-Rays start tomorrow. That'll be definitely an interesting series. We got Dodgers and Giants facing off again. That starts tomorrow as well, so that's going to be awesome. Astros-Mariners, they're playing tonight, I'm pretty sure, too. Then we got, what else? Padres-Athletics, that's a pretty solid series. Still some key series that's coming up this next couple of weeks. Mets just took the lead in their game 2, 1-0. Okay, so power rankings wise, you guys have pretty interesting schedule coming up. Who knows? 6-1 could look pretty good for you guys, or whatever, 5-1, 4-1, whatever. Oh, look at that. Detroit just hit a 2-run bomb and tied it up against Minnesota. Tigers have been hot. They'll definitely be a good test for the Orioles. They've been a hot team. Oh, it's Cabrera, too. His 8th home run. So he's getting closer. Closer and closer to 500. Interesting stuff. A lot of these games are starting to get close. We had some blowouts going on And now every single game that's playing right now is either tied or a 1-run difference. So could go either way. We're going to see some comebacks for sure tonight. Philadelphia's running out of time, though. Yeah, if you guys can, like, if some of your guys can stay consistent and Means can come back to the way he was, it'll be definitely a lot of progress there. Trevor Richards coming in for the Jays. Okay, so again, we're going to one of these bullpen arms that we traded for, so I guess we have addressed the bullpen a little bit since the fiasco of disasters. The Red Sox contributed to a couple of those disasters early in the season for sure. Any of you guys play Rocket League at all? Okay. Yeah, it's like the one game, like the one video game I play. Right, been playing it since it came out. So we're me and my partner we're ranked up in High Diamond. It's a good game just because if you have like 20 minutes to play games, you can fit in a couple games and then you can be on your way. It's starting to get dark out. You can open the blinds. Winker carrying the day, buddy. It looks like we might have our first guy on the board. We'll see. Couple more runs here. Five 3 Reds now, huh? Let's go. I've closetly been rooting for the Reds to make that comeback in that division. A little bit. Been rooting for them. All right, 1 out, 7th inning, bottom of the 7th. Jays, can you hold on? I know you can. Show me the way. Yeah, that could be something to do on the Discord channel, definitely too. For the most part, I just kind of like I look for guys that hit clutch home run, like walk-off home runs usually makes it. Grand slams have a big aspect. Complete games, shutouts obviously are a big aspect. Sometimes I miss it. I used to do it after I did the show, right? So I would have an idea of who was the big thing, but now I do it before the show because it's live streamed. So I sometimes miss a player that probably would have made it in the past. Yeah, I can't say I get behind the Brew Crew too easily. But You got to give them credit. Their rotation has been amazing. Yeah, you might be right there. Getting the Orioles involved. Cedric, I think I put Mullins up there a couple times. I know I've put Mountcastle on there at least once. And I'm sure I put John Means up early in the season when he was killing it. All right, Jay's taking care of business right now. Such a key game, Jays. Come on, boys. Yeah, she honestly wouldn't care about doing this. If anything, she would pop. Like, she's fun. She would come in here and chill with us all. I'll convince her. I'll definitely be able to. Now that I get people to really show up, I think it's something we can do. Maybe set a specific day or whatnot. What might be good. Definitely, if I know people are find it interesting, it makes it more fun to do. Even if maybe like talk on the Discord channel and just be like, hey, should we do a stream tonight? Should we hang out? Whatnot, and we can just do that. All right, and that's it. We're going to the 8th inning. Let's go, Jays. I do have one bobblehead. It's not baseball, though. Let's see if I can grab it. So you guys probably don't see it. I have a little bit of a collection. So I got a Daniel Sedin bobblehead, Vancouver Canucks. I just got it from going to a game. I did have some Blue Jays. I had Paul Molitor bobblehead as a kid. But I have no idea what happened to that one. Paul Molitor was like my first ever bobblehead, but that's all I really got. I love bobbleheads, but it's just another one of those things to collect. I do have some hockey cards. I not really collect. I more invest in hockey cards. So I have some Austin Matthews rookies is what I focus mostly on. He's a Toronto Maple Leafs rookie, or he was a rookie, not anymore. I do have a bunch of I did invest in a bunch of Mookie Betts cards when he first went to the Dodgers too. So his first Mookie Betts Dodgers card I got about 8 of the same one for like $8. Yeah, Capitals they've always had a good team. They'll definitely be a fun team to go to. How long of a trip is it from Baltimore area to Maryland or to Washington? I know they're right beside each other, but oh, that's not super bad. If I go to like Canucks are the closest to me. If I were to drive like on a game day, it's probably about 35, 40 minutes. Just because traffic coming out of the city while I'm going into the city. Yeah, it seems to be the case most places with traffic. All right, I could really go for a Blue Jays insurance run. Like, I don't think that's asking too much. Braves are threatening possibly tying it up against the Mets. It'd be interesting to see the Braves win both games today against the Mets. That would really spice up that division. I think of all the divisions, that one has potential to get spicy. Of course, Philly needs to win too. Royals now have a 2-run lead. Okay, parking garage. Yeah, when we go down to Canucks, I guess we do park. We park by the casino down there. Yeah. Which Sox? We're watching 2 Sox games. I'm assuming you're talking about Boston, though. But welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like, I was trying to think of what kind of visual. Like, I'll just show you quick. Like, right now. Oh, shit. I don't know if that worked. Right now I'm playing poker, so that's kind of what's been keeping me busy. But honestly, if this becomes more of a thing, then I definitely will. It'll be more interactive for sure. Nice double for the Blue Jays. Maybe that's what you know what I've been trying to do. I want to, for my morning recap videos, kind of like an overlay that makes it look nicer, but also have like a ticker that goes along the bottom that might have the scores or like home run leaders or something that going around the bottom. I think, again, this is just me being lazy. I need to put in some work on like a day off, or put in some off the camera work to really make the production a little bit nicer. And I think for streams, definitely can do that. Honestly, I could even do the aspect of kind of what we do with the wake up with baseball thing, and I could have the game day up with me in the corner too. Like, that's an option. Ooh, Jay's insurance run on third base right now. Let's see. Can we do it? 2 out. Cubs are threatening to put up a run here. We have the Twins, who just put up a 3 spot to take a 5-2 lead over the Tigers. But yeah, like, even just like if I put it like below me here, just like the scores, that might not, I could probably do that pretty easily actually. I wonder if I can do that now. That's too much right now, but that's definitely a great idea for future streams. I don't know if Wade Miley is going to get out of this 5th inning. Hey man, if you're willing to help, I wouldn't say no to help. we're seeing. Well, Ottavino, he really blew the game the other day against the Yankees, so he's in there now. Teoscar, what is going on? Oh my! I really thought Teoscar Hernandez was gonna try to steal home just there. It was very confusing what was happening. I guess when you're not being held on, you can walk anywhere you really want. Come on, Grichuk, buddy. All right, we're going to be heading to the bottom of the 8th. I think we got one more, I guess 2 more innings for the Red Sox. Getting close, though. Yeah, honestly, sometimes I think when they're walking down like that, the way he was, it like can sometimes be more distracting to the batter. I'm not quite sure, though. We have the Cubs threatening here. Poor XJ Teals might be in a little bit of trouble here, buddy. 103 pitches from Miley. They're trying to get him out of here. I think if he gives up another hit, his night's over. Or a walk. He just walked the guy. Bases loaded. His night's probably over. But I don't know, actually. They're looking at the manager. He's not coming out. They're leaving him. Wow. I guess if you're in the Reds situation, you don't want to go to your bullpen. Oh no, they're going to the bullpen. I really thought they weren't. Looks like they are though now. Maybe not though. I don't know, buddy. I think they're pulling them. Yeah, that's it. Ball's out. Miley's out. Bullpen coming in. Bases loaded. 1 out. Reds fans clench those cheeks. That's all I gotta say right now. Yeah, he's not getting a quality start for you. He's not, and I guess in theory he won't get the win. I don't think, right? You have to go 5 to get the win, so he didn't quite go 5, which I still think is such a dumb rule. Looks like the Mets got out of it. They're going to hold on to 1-0 lead going into the last inning. They win 1-0. Wow. I think next year, if we have enough people, we might do iHeart Sports YouTube channel Fantasy League or something like that. Just get people in there. That'd be fun. We kind of have one for hockey. Yeah, I can't understand. Like, why can a guy go 4 2/3 and then the guy come in for 1 out and then get the win? I just don't get it. Oh, Devers strikes out. Big out for Blue Jays. Yeah, maybe we can start it up this season for football. I know at the very least if you're in and a couple people, like at the very least we already have 6 people, and all you gotta do one video looking for some and we're good to go, right? And we can even have like, yeah, something. We'll figure something out. Be fun though. What site do you guys like using for football? I normally all my fantasies always played on Yahoo, but I know football tends to be played all over the place. Hello, welcome back. Your Phillies are still behind. ESPN, yeah, I've heard that one too. I think I played on that one too before. All right, cool. All right, Reds, we're watching you now. Got you up listening to the Jays part, but watching the Reds, so looks like Jays might walk someone. This is pretty much the big key inning for the Blue Jays too, and the Reds. Is Andrew Chaffin, is he the guy with that like weird mustache? Not weird, but like old school port, like handlebar mustache? I'm pretty sure it is, right? Surprise. Oh, double play for the Reds. They get out of it. There you go, boy. And Jays walk a guy, so go ahead, Ryan, coming to the plate in that one. That's so funny. I always find it fun. I guess in baseball you're playing every single day, so if trades happen during games, it kind of makes sense, I guess. Oh man, the Jays are making me nervous. Yeah, for real. That's what happened to Adam Frazier yesterday, I'm pretty sure, because he was in the game and he got traded yesterday and he got pinch hit for, so I'm assuming they pinched him out and be like, yeah, you're out of the game. You're on a different team now. So the Red Sox have 32 comeback wins this season. The Rays have 30, and the Reds have 28. Those are top three. So that explains it, because both those teams, the Rays and the Red Sox, play the Blue Jays often, and the Jays love to blow games. So, makes sense. Uh-oh. It's getting dicey. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Verdugo 2-run bomb. There it is. There it actually is. That's the Blue Jays season right there. Wow. I don't know what else to say. Another blown game by the Blue Jays. Yeah, fair enough, buddy. That's all good. It's just how Boston's been this season, right? They've been able to pull these games off, and that's part of a lot of the reason they're up top right now. But that hurts. Hurts right here. Well, on the maybe plus side, the game will be over half an inning earlier, and then I can go eat dinner. Just trying to find the bright side. And they're warming up Barnes now for sure, and he's going to come in. What do we got? Who knows though? Maybe like, you never know. They could pull this out. Never know. We have the Phillies down to their last inning to score some runs. Otherwise, they're going to lose. Angels up 2-0 early now against the Rockies. Yeah, it's for sure. But honestly, like I think coming in this season, I don't think my expectations were very high. I thought I thought the Yankees were pretty much going to win. I guess most people didn't think, myself included, that Boston would be in this situation. But my mood's it's gonna be all right. I'm used to it. Been a Jays fan long enough. So I guess we're going back to the bullpen now. So intermission, quick intermission. With that, what do we got going on else? Anything else? Not really. I guess Houston's threatening early against Seattle, 1-0 already in the top of the first, and they're threatening some more. That's basically the only runs that are in potential right now around the league. What are you gonna do? That's true, but the game before they did blow it. I also had that one video when they came back against the Jays earlier, and that was the Jays just getting blown up. Wow. That seems like a video there. Shohei plays hero again. We need some miracles. What do we got here? We got Jordan Romano coming in. Still only one out, so it's still got some. Well, there's a second out trying to steal, so that at least worked. Vasquez trying to steal. That's pretty interesting. That's so true. Shohei Ohtani, click here now, and then like boom, you're gonna have 1,000 views. I put Shohei in my title on a video that is literally like 1% to do with Shohei Ohtani, and I get like 200 views. It makes it just as long as he's in my daily morning video. Oh, you can only start him in one? Is it for the week or on the daily basis? I assume like if it's a daily basis, you're just going to pick whenever he's pitching as pitcher because the pitching stats are pretty important. But what do I know? Alright, Jay's get out of it, but it's probably too late. Oh, and daily. Oh, you play in the DFS style, eh? Oh, no, it's never mind. Forget that. I remember when when he first came to the league, you either had to draft him. There's two of him. There's Ohtani the pitcher and Ohtani the batter. You had to either have one or the other. So like one guy could have the pitcher, one guy could have the batter. That was years ago though. Wow, Houston already out 6-0 in the first. Not looking good for Seattle to make up ground tonight. Who did it? There's only one out too in that game. Wow. Just all generated. I guess Tucker hit a 3-run bomb. Toro also hit a bomb. That was a solo shot. Back to back. Who's pitching for the Mariners? McLaughlin. McCoggan. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's rough. Rough. Alright, it's our last chance, Jays fans. Barnes, can you just blow one for us? Like, think back to when you used to be a Blue Jay and just help us out, alright? Sometimes you just want him to pick up the pace a little bit here. Like, let's go. These last couple outs have been a long go of it. Alright, who do we got up? Biggio. Swings at the first one. Biggio 0 for 3. We're at the bottom. Like, if we can get a guy on, we are going to get to the top of our lineup. Could happen. Jays could pull something out. Crossing my fingers here. Seven saves in the last 8 opportunities. This game has like been a surprisingly long game considering it's only 5-4. It's been 3.5 hours almost. It's been a long one. There's one out. It's not looking good, boys. Not looking good. Oh man, come on. Guess we can pull up. Oh, there's 2 out. We're down to our last out, boys. I'm probably gonna call it as soon as this game comes to an end. Like I said, getting a little hungry, getting a little sore from sitting here. Need to get out and do some shuffle. I really appreciate whoever showed up today and contributed to the chat. It was awesome talking with you guys as per usual. It's always great. Definitely when we can have a nice live chat and get a lot of questions and just chat it out. Not giving up yet, but could very well be that time where we get her done. Springer trying to tie it up immediately. Yeah, it was a good time. It's better than watching the game by myself, that's for sure. We'll have to do this more often. Oh, Springer's 0-2, so we're down to our last strike. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. It's been a fun time. We'll have to do it more often for sure. Ooh. Whew. Extend it. Yeah. Would have really loved to have a win on the stream, but oh, it popped up. Should end it. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. That's all she wrote. That's the ball game. Well, I must say, it looks like the Nationals are going to add some more runs in, so the Phillies look like they're in trouble. The Reds, I'm hoping you guys hold on for the win for you, so XJ Teal can celebrate tonight. Otherwise, pretty much that's it for the stream, boys. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the bright and early stream. If you guys just watch the video, see you guys in the comments, etc. Extrata, yeah, I'll try to do that too. I'll try to keep my Discord. I'm just curious, like, I know you messaged there, but just try to shoot a message in there. I want to make sure my notifications work so that I do see things go on. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Tomorrow's I just mean like I'm doing it's just the morning stream. Like we do it every morning. The recap. It's actually a stream. I just do that just in case. One day it might be something, but I just do it for streams for now. I probably won't be doing the games tomorrow. I do jiu-jitsu for the most part tomorrow night. So peace out.